Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Gloves Off with Ray Boom Boom Mancini. I'm your co-host, Steve Kim. We are here once again from Hollywood Smoke in the beautiful city of Santa Monica. Ray, interesting story last week. The Rahman Brothers, based on what was shown on All Access before the Mayweather-Maidana fight, have sued Floyd Mayweather. And I want to ask you this. There was obviously a lot of controversy, and the Nevada Commission called in Mayweather over a 31-minute sparring session. You've been in the gym a long time. You grew up in a gym. You're still very familiar with the scene. In essence, a 30-minute sparring session where Mayweather said basically a fight to the death and people are gambling in it. Isn't that basically human cockfighting?
If that was the case, yeah, that's just plain stupid. It's not healthy for anybody. And I don't think that was the case.
You don't?
No, I think later on he said it was edited. I think they did that for the show. He was in there saying, "No, of course it's edited. We make it." And I would have to believe that if they truly had to go 31 to to one guy goes, one guy falls, and not only is it stupid, inhumane, and all the things we're saying, yeah, it's downright criminal.
I don't know. I mean, Ray, if it was untrue, couldn't they have just gone to the tape? I mean, Showtime, which has been complicit in this whole Mayweather thing, they're strangely silent. And you talk to other sources, and they're like, "We didn't do anything." My particular opinion is, if you look at that situation, the younger Rahman is still a boy going up against a man. Then you have a situation where the weight classes are different. And then you're gambling on the doggone thing. I think it is completely hypocritical of Floyd Mayweather when he talks about gloves and Mayweather. I'm about safety. We all have lives afterward. We got to make boxing. We can't make it dangerous. So why are you doing that?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
In your own gym.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it's on the okey doke. You can't say about, like you said, about the gloves and I'm all about safety and doing that. That's why I think that was the smoke and mirror stuff. I don't think it was number 31. I don't know. Like you said, Showtime is not saying a whole lot. I think Floyd did that. I think I can't believe that would be the case. I cannot believe that. And I think he said when he went in front of the commission that it's all edited. We're all edited. We edit. We can make it what we want it to be. I believe that that's probably the case in this.
When you see a gym, I'm sure you've walked into many gyms. Have you ever seen anything allegedly that bad? I mean, because first of all, you can't control skill level, but I've always said that is the responsibility of the gym owners and the trainers to say, wait a minute, you can't go against him. That's a level where it's a mismatch. I mean, Emmanuel Stewart was proud of the fact that he used to tell me all his years at Kronk with all the gym wars, he never had one guy get knocked down. He said, because if you weren't good enough, we wouldn't even allow you in the ring. At that point, there's something very negligent about letting this go on. My personal opinion is, Ray, I disagree. I do think it happened.
Wow.
I do.
You know, Steve, I don't know. I've yet to see the tape all the way. Like I said, I've been reading about it and hearing about it. If that's the case, first of all, if that's the case, these are young men. I understand you're in the gym, and I understand the ego's involved. Well, I say, hey, man, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this. I'm tired. My body's tired. Whatever. These guys can do that. I understand about peer pressure. I understand about being in the gym and having that machismo. But 31 minutes? No, I ain't doing that with nobody. I mean, that it's just not only is it unhealthy. It's just plain stupid. It's not only forget about health-wise. It's just stupidity. Mm-hmm. It makes no sense in any capacity. And the key you just said, if Mayweather keeps talking about health and wealth and well-being in the boxing ring, well, he's a hypocrite then. But I like to think they were smarter than that. I like to think they created the sizzle, not the steak, because you create it's the buzz. It's let them talk, which we're doing that right now, and they've been doing. But it's smoke and mirrors. I don't believe it was 31 minutes. That's my personal opinion. I like to think it wouldn't be, because that's physically just very, very taxing. Physically, it would be very difficult.
Yeah, ironically, it's probably the most exciting fight Mayweather Promotions has ever put on. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, that's it for this edition of Gloves Off with Ray Boom Boom Mancini. This is Steve Kim saying goodbye, everybody.